It's Monday night at 10 o'clock. Do you know where your children are? They're working for minimum wage, fucker, making my Nikes. My Nikes? I need my Nikes. Without Nikes, I have no game. Nike, just do it. Just do it. I am Billy at the _swan_man on Twitter, repping for the Army of Snarkness podcast, Army of Snarkness show. Follow Army of Snarkness on Twitter at Army of Snarkness, like the Facebook page of K, of course. And shoot us an email at armyofsnarkness@gmail.com. About to change maybe soon. What? I keep saying great things are on the horizon, because they are! And I keep saying because this is a daily cast, the night drive, and the other ones, well, Monday to Friday, and the other ones are more like a weekly thing, and that's how that shit goes. Monday! Ooh-ah. It's Monday night. The end of a decent weekend. There was no Friday cast. I was having dinner with the wife, so fuck you. Ha! Married. Eat shit. Some of us like being married. Okay, just me. Well, fuck off. It doesn't fit the meme, though. Ray Romano says it's bad. Fucking 10 years ago, Jesus. He killed Peter Boyle. That cocksucker. So what's up with you guys? Unless you're listening to this, in the morning, and then I always say that, it's a qualifier. But fuck it records on Monday night, and if you listen to it later, well, fuck you. How's that? CM Punk lost yet again, but in a controversial way to The Rock at the Elimination Chamber, which was a mediocre pay-per-view that dropped last night, Sunday. And so it looks like it's going to be Cena versus Rock for the title, of course. We already said that earlier after the Royal Rumble, but I'm angling for a CM Punk Rock Cena match. So, something different, because son of a bitch, they weren't that good. In all honesty, Jesus. Like, once in a lifetime's great and all, twice in a lifetime's dull as fuck. Just saying, there's no, twist there. There's no reason to give a shit. Is there?
If you're a little kid and you're a little tiger, you're a little tugger boy, and you love your little sports and your crappy toys.
Well, fuck you. You ruin toys. You ruin everything, little kid. Fucking, you're content with 5 points of articulation. You make me sick! Make me sick! Fucking kids ruin shit, man. They ruin it all! Why? They gotta make the next generation. Well, fuck them. Let the world die! No, they'll get to see it end before I do. Ha! After I do. What? What? No. The sun's gonna explode one day. I won't be there. So, enjoy. Fucking meteors, bro! Was it Friday? What? This shit sounded exactly like the movies made it sound. It's like, what? No fucking way. Over Soviet Russia. Soviet Russia? No. No. Over Russia. In the Ural Mountains. Shit just fucking exploded. And little fragments hurt, like, at this count, it's like about 1,500 people. Which is a lot of fucking people to be injured by space debris, which is fucking awesome. In my estimation, because, it didn't end the world, and it just was really awesome looking, and no one died that I know of, so cool. Call that a win, as far as because it could have been much worse, but also shows the awesome power of our dwindling but awesome atmosphere, because that shit just burned right up. Just bzz, bzz, to no bigger than the size of a chihuahua's head. So, that was cool. That was a cool video, because they just have that shit everywhere. And it's a cool, like I said, I always, throw back to it. It's a cool time to be alive, because, we didn't have to rely on goddamn the newspaper reporters or fixed cameras that didn't know what was happening. Everyone's got a goddamn camera on them, and video, and blah, and it's decent. Even a shitty camera on a camera phone's pretty good to what, used to be available. Fuck. I had AOL, couldn't fucking buffer a real-time goddamn video. Took 30 minutes for 30 seconds, and, it was pixelated and bullshit. Buffering, and I'm old! And that's why I'm impressed with Aliens Colonial Marines. More on that in a tick. But I'm just saying, it's a cool time to be alive, living in the goddamn future. Fucking everybody's got an HD camera on them, and that's why we got to see space come at us. It kicks a little ass, Boom! Glad the world didn't end on Friday with, the big-ass asteroid that sort of swung by. It was like DA-12 or DA-14. The asteroid that swung over Asia for their health. I'm glad it didn't. Just, it's like Angry Birds Space. I'm glad it didn't take the trajectory and beep. Not knowing what that would do to human society. Interesting as it may be, I don't feel like going through that shit. Tired. Come on. Give me a break. There I was, in Lexington, shopping at Toys R Us, like I do. Well, when I have money. And the Expendables 2 figures had come out. What? Awesome. Consisting of Gunner and Hail Caesar and 2 versions of Stallone. Although, Barney Ross. Although, apparently the one with the beret, which was the variant, is limited to online sales or other retailers, whatever. And Diamond Select announced today, or I found out today, I didn't buy them. I didn't buy them at first. I didn't buy these 3 figures because I was like, well, the price point's cool. So I'll just hold off for a sec until I have a little more money. You know, I want to buy them all at once. I didn't feel like getting just 2, and I wanted to get the beret. So I was going to just compare and contrast online like I do and be like, owned. Have them sent to me. Fuck it. And I had to get dinner that night. And I was like, well, let's just save a little dough. Until we have to burn it later. Because, I'm always going to have to burn it somehow. It's so fleeting, this lavish lifestyle of ours. It's gone. So, today, Diamond Select retailers, or DST, the people that make them that aren't Nika, because they're not Nika. I love Nika, not Nika. Nika don't make no Expendables 2, because if they had, they would have fucking not done this, I assume. DST announced those 3 figures, or 4 if you get the variant. That's it. That's all you get for the Expendables. So, glad I didn't buy those. Because, as much as I love Barney Ross, it doesn't make sense to just have Barney Ross or just 3 Expendables. They're the Expendables because it's a fucking ensemble cast, okay? It's not the same without Jet Li and Jason Statham and Randy Couture. Also, gonna need those guys at least, bare minimum. Let alone a Willis, a Schwarzenegger, a fucking Norris even, which, maybe. A Mickey Rourke. Come on, motherfuckers. Don't just do a drop in the bucket and be like, and it's before shit even started selling. So either Diamond Select is going through a little ass-butt rupture, or the projections didn't look good, because this is the first, they just dropped in late January, mid-February, which is, now. They just dropped. So I don't understand why you'd be like, and that's it. Those aren't even the 3 most iconic characters of the series. I mean, yeah, okay, Dolph, maybe. And yeah, Hail Caesar's great, but come on. I could think of a different coupling or 2. If you're going to make 4 figures, then make 4 individual figures. If you had just made Jason Statham instead of an alternate Barney Ross, it would have made a little more sense. Because Christmas has a lot more screen time than those other 2 dudes. As much as I love them all. You could skip Randy Couture, but don't give me 3 dudes out of a fucking, 6-man team? Don't do that. What's the point? I thought this was going to be I was stoked for this because I was eyeballing the Sideshow toy, Barney Ross. But no, fuck you then, fine. Just let Nika take it. Nika already has molds for goddamn Schwarzenegger anyway. I don't know why there's no die-hard Nika figures, considering they like making niche properties that have a unique look to each, figure wave, kind of like Freddy Krueger, which is odd, but when he gets destroyed is what they've made, but... Because then you could have John McClane in the first one damaged, John McClane clean in the first one, then you have John McClane in the sweater, John McClane in the overcoat for 2, and then Die Hard with a Vengeance. You could even make Sandwich Board John McClane. You might, add a pen with that, because we're not selling a toy with that. We're not doing the N-word, man. like here, you write it in. Okay, we're not selling that. You get John McClane with the Sandwich Board, and then John McClane, as he is in the rest of the film, with the coat, with the overshirt, flannel, it's the 90s. Or not, I liked that look. He had his badge and shit. I liked his look in Die Hard with a Vengeance. And then you do Old Man Bald McClane for 2 more films because it's identical and I don't care. But, previous John McClane figure was lame as shit with the molded goddamn gun in his waistband that made it look like a flat belt buckle. There was no dimension. Toys! I love them! And fuck! Expendables 2 figures. Not gonna fucking happen. Okay. Ephemeral news, I don't know, news from the ether, is that the trailer just dropped via Machinima. Thank you, Machinima. Of Mortal Kombat 2. Well, Mortal Kombat Origins 2? Whatever they want to call it. The Takarian, or Takardian, funny. Fuck it. It's the sequel to the gritty reboot Mortal Kombat mini film series that happened in 2011, and it was really dope. And so now we're getting, this is the second half, and it has the original Shang Tsung from fucking 95 as Shang Tsung, because Shang Tsung's old and young. Come on, that rhymed. Hell yeah. It kicks so much ass, he says it has begun. And it's just a little taste, so look for that. It's on the Machinima YouTube feed. Fucking A, I'm gonna post it and share it with the Facebook page, but fucking A, we're gonna get them all together now. Post-traumatic stress syndrome fucking Raiden, fucking Johnny Cage looking for thing. I think I saw Casper Van Dien in there somewhere for some reason. Sonya, Michael Jai White as fucking Jax, Scorpion, and Sub-Zero from their awesome things. Because if you haven't checked those out yet, dig that. Go on YouTube and look it up. Machinima has the whole lineup of the Mortal Kombat. So just do a Mortal Kombat search with Machinima, and you'll find it, because it's the thing that's not a video game graphics, and it's like, it's gritty. Little short films, and they were all pretty fucking good. You Got Caged was one of my favorite. And it was made in tandem with NetherRealm's production, whatever. The fucking guys that made the video game that was recent, and it was dope. So it's tied in with that, sort of, but not really. But hell yeah, Mortal Kombat 2011. That was a good piece of ass. I haven't gotten my Freddy Krueger version yet. Speaking of video games, for old people, Aliens, Colonial Marines. I've had the opportunity to play the fuck out of Aliens, Colonial Marines thus far, so I have a little more in-depth review, although I haven't beaten the story, so but I see where it's going. So maybe I should just beat it first. Well, barring that, here's what I got for you, at least with multiplayer. Good time had by all on the campaign side. A little glitchy, but they claim they'll have patches with their 2,400 credit fucking download season pass, which I think is a bit high for a game that has mostly shitty reviews, because of the glitching. Now, I never run into the glitches on my end, because I'm just fortunate that way. My character always does what he's told, and fucking throws the grenades, and shoots the motherfuckers, and does the thing. However, my teammates, they always get the short end of the stick. Invisible gun, non-working gun. They drop off the face of the earth. Shit like that. That's just with the campaign. But the campaign's a good time, and probably better with two people or more. Friends. Good game to play amongst friends, especially if everybody likes the Aliens franchise. If not, fuck it. Look, man, if you're too young or whatever, then just don't bother. Just go fucking listen to the fun or whatever you do. I don't know. But I love you. Thank you for listening. Thank you for listening. But, if you got Aliens fans in the house and they're down for shooting them up, that's the thing to do. Because it's good co-op, it's good time guaranteed. Now, I had a problem personally. I have gripes with the strictly online multiplayer modes that aren't the campaign, because you have to survive. You don't get any respawns as a Marine, except for, I think, Deathmatch. Which blows, because shit, man, if you got a good team swarming your ass, like, I get the idea in theory, it's neat, but that takes a well-oiled machine of a group. A group of dudes that are all on the same page, and that's hard as fuck to find online in my experience, but I don't play online that much because I have a fucking job. Alright, and, a wife, and I like doing things, okay? I don't have time for this motherfucker. So when you get a random group of strangers and you're all trying to work the same goal, cohesion's really hard, okay? At least from what I've seen. And that's what the Marine aspect of multiplayer on this game, no matter what the mode is cohesion. So if you have that, cool. If you have a dedicated online party, you guys fuck around and do it all the time, good on you. Do it. Recommend it. However, if you're like me and you have like one person, two people, shit, just one per. Actually, only one person goes online when I'm online. And you know him, so, when that happens, then I've got like a squad of 3 other dudes that are all in it for themselves, used to more traditional deathmatch style, and so no one can revive anyone once the pro aliens come after our asses, because there's no one to help us revive, so we're all dead, and everyone's dead. Yay. Shoot better. Well, yeah. I do, but even then, no one's perfect. I get knocked down. They have fucking tails and acid, man, which I still haven't mastered, because I don't like playing xenomorphs. Sorry. And that's the other thing. I can't be dedicated Marine. Although being Hudson's awful fun. But I can't be a dedicated Marine, and that's butt stuff. So I guess I'll just stick with deathmatch. Everything else is cool in theory. I guess if I had more friends on a dedicated party,